But you've gotten better. Before you were like,
Yeah, that's true.
you were like a seal that cannot be broken. Like, forget it. We would try to talk to you about your emotions, and you would leave the friend group.
And ghost.
You would just like leave for a
He
while.
used to ghost us for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not just girls who are victims.
No.
You guys do.
Definitely.
Dando vueltas por la city, con mi canción en la bocina, que me quiere ver y está loca por tenerme. Dice que quiere matar las ganas.
she points at the TV. Well, clearly you can see why you're here. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of the Sergio Talks podcast. It's Boy Sergio Talks.
Matt.
We're Carl.
And today we are here with,
Hi, I'm Alessandra.
and she's going to be cracking our brains.
Basically.
So what is like your official title?
I just graduated my majors in psychology.
So psychologist.
Yeah.
So we brought a psychologist to figure out why is it that Matt has anger issues. His dad left him at a young age. Why is Carl still single? He has commitment issues.
Someone's loading.
And why do I have so much trauma? I'm tatted head to toe.
Really? I couldn't tell.
Exactly. But before we start things off, we were going to break the ice and we were going to figure out how much bits of Tim's you guys could fit in your mouths.
Bits of Tim's.
That is so wrong.
What?
Bits of Tim's.
Bits of Tim's.
Let's
of
see how
Tim's
many,
as a-
let's
as
see
a
how
person.
many of my Timbits you could fit in your mouth. There you go. Okay. Okay, but so I don't know if you guys know, but like the old school game was called like Chubby Bunny. Like people would try to put
Yeah.
marshmallows.
And then say,
Chubby.
So now what we're gonna do the same thing. So every time you guys put a Timbit in, you guys have to say my name.
Okay.
You have to say no. I'm the quiz master. Every time you put a Timbit in your mouth, you have to say El Jefe. There you go.
No, they should say subscribe.
Subscribe.
That's good. See, this is why she's here.
like that.
So every time you put a Timbit in your mouth,
Subscribe.
every time you put my Timbits in your mouth, you say subscribe.
Okay.
Ready? So
Subscribe.
you're already
what
losing.
the fuck, bro?
Subscribe.
Just put it like a subscribe.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, you gotta chew? We can eat them?
No, he's trying to tuck it.
Do we have to eat them?
Subscribe.
No, you have to keep them in your mouth. Well, wait for him to do it. You might win.
Subscribe. I'm good.
Wait, he does that for a living, like to store shit. Like, look, he looks like a fucking squirrel.
It's subscribe.
Subscribe.
Check my
You have no
Instagram.
more room?
It's easy.
How?
Crazy.
You can't be chewing.
I'm done.
No, you have
Subscribe.
room for one more.
No, I just
Yeah, room for one more Timbit. But he's joking.
You're so bad at it.
Commit, bro. It's for the subscriptions.
subscribe. Subscribe.
Okay, go. Put another one right away.
I'm not going.
But just shove it in there,
I
bro.
love you.
What the
Well,
fuck?
you win.
I won. Subscribe.
What is wrong with you?
I can fit a whole lot of things in my
Put
mouth.
one more. Just one more. Okay, yeah, you're chilling.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
For all of them. Our turn. No, I'm joking.
I'm mad, bro.
He's good. He was like, he can talk in full sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot of mouth. You got a lot of depth.
mouth.
You got a lot of depth.
Means that tonight. Okay, go. Let's start.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. And just,
You chose to ignore it.
I'm not going to respond.
No, we're gonna talk about it. No, Matt, why are you gay? Fuck.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Ferme là. Parce que tu me dis que you wouldn't crash out if you were talking to a girl and then 2 days later you see her post a story with another man. You wouldn't crash out.
No,
You wouldn't crash out.
On God,
You wouldn't
I-
crash out.
I
Watch
on
what
God-
you're about to say.
On God, I wouldn't crash out. I would just stop talking to her. I wouldn't crash out.
Okay.
I would just stop talking to her. The same way you would do the same thing. You'd be like, okay,
I think you'd crash out in a way like you'd stop talking to her, but you'd like find a way to like get back at her, like fuck her friend or something like that.
oh yeah. But I'm still not crashing out. I'm just fucking her best
The
friend.
crash out would be like, oh yeah, I bet. I feel like it's part of the crash out.
I'm not saying crashing out like, oh my God.
Yeah, you wouldn't get mad whatsoever. Like the crash out would be you fucking her friend.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, but
It's an act of crashing out.
J'ai
Yeah.
pété ton ami.
Yep.
So you crash out.
Oh, pété ton ami, what? You know what? I will crash out on her
you know what
friend.
he would say? He would
on
say-
her friend.
Because you know what he would say?
I have questions for her.
You have questions for her?
I do.
He's actually using this as a therapy session.
I do.
Okay.
So this is questions for you. So I'm gonna say a scenario, And then I'm going to give you 2 options, and you can explain if it's this one or this one, and you tell me what you think.
Okay.
Okay? So scenario number 1, they ghost you for 3 days after a disagreement, then come back like nothing happened. Is that a communication issue or emotional manipulation?
Guys, I think the theme of this podcast is going to be it depends, because it really is so situational. Like, you can, I think if someone is unhealed and they're not working on themselves, then it's going to be emotional manipulation for sure. Because when you're not putting in the work on yourself, you're emotionally manipulating other people, you're hurting other people. But if you should just communicate that you need space. If that's what you need, it's okay that you're not someone, maybe that you have a disagreement with someone and you maybe you need that space. If you're not willing to work on it right away, that's fine, but you need to communicate that, because then it gets to a point where the other person is feeling manipulated for sure.
So how would one go about healing? Like let's say if you could put it like a list of 3 things, like what would be like a 3-step program for someone to begin their healing journey?
There's no right answer, because it feels like whatever's wrong with you, you gotta figure it out. But I will say that when you're healing, you're gonna realize that you're uncomfortable, and you're gonna start feeling these discomfort because you're going against everything that you know. I think maybe the first step is to understand what your problem is, in like,
fair enough.
the most straight up way possible. Understand what your problem is, what's wrong with you, and then you can start to figure out, understand, why do I do this? So where's it stemming from? Is it stemming from childhood traumas? Is it stemming from a traumatic relationship? Like, if you're someone who maybe you argue with someone and it was like talking to a wall, and you felt like they were low-key abusive, then you're not going to want to speak to anyone anymore in your next relationships, because that's what you're going to expect out of people. So for sure, for one, what did I say? I said, understand what's wrong with you, understand where it stems from, and then put in the work and understand that it's going to be uncomfortable, and it's not always going to be a like straight path ahead.
Why did you think you had anger management problems?
When I was young, honestly, I think
Like, you just crash out for no reason?
no, but it's because my dad left for sure. And then when my stepdad came in, he wasn't comfortable to,
Tell you what
be
to do?
assertive. Yeah. Tell me what to do or be assertive at first. So I grew up basically my mom cocooned me.
So like with no authority.
Yes, pretty much. And then when I was told no, I was like, the fuck? Like, there's no way you always say yes. But if my dad would be in a picture and he would say no, and no just because it's no, then I would get used to it. So that's what happened most of my life until I started, it's bad to say, but I started respecting the role of my stepdad. Because he was there from a young age. But
How
I
old?
just 4. So my dad left at 2. He got there at 4, but only started being really assertive maybe when I was like 9 or 10. But even that, it wasn't crazy. Like, honestly, maybe when I started to be like 14, when I was in high school, he was like, I don't care if you don't like me.
He had enough.
Like, he had enough. He was like, I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. That's what it is. And this is where I started to change, but I was crashing out like crazy because I wasn't used to say
Told no.
Told no, yeah.
I feel like you put in the most self-work though. Like, did you go to therapy for that, or is that something that you started to realize on your own and then?
So I went to therapy 8 years. I didn't see any change until later when I was older, but I decided to just change overall when I was like 19. I was like, I don't like this. And I still have the only trouble that I do have now, I feel, is raising my voice. And I don't want to raise my voice.
That you don't do anymore.
No, I do it very less,
used
and I
to.
definitely don't do it when I was doing it, but I still raise my voice in some shape or form, and I don't want to do that. I do it less and less.
You naturally have a loud voice.
Yeah, but when
And you talk a lot. My fault.
I don't talk a lot, I talk loud. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Next one. So they constantly need reassurance that you still love them, even after months of being together. Is this just an insecurity or signs of attachment trauma?
Attachment trauma for sure. There's 4 attachment styles. You have insecure, anxious. You have secure, it's pretty self-explanatory. Then you have fearful, avoidant, and just regular avoidant, dismissive avoidant, I guess we would call it. And so when you have that anxious attachment style, it's because you weren't getting that reassurance back in your childhood. So you crave it, and it's also can also project in your friendships, not just in your relationships. But obviously, your relationship is someone that you're gonna spend hopefully the rest of your life with. So you project that insecurity onto them because you didn't get that. You don't want them to leave. Maybe you have this trauma of someone leaving, a parent leaving, or even just a parent not giving you reassurance when you were in a moment of a very traumatic moment. If you were crying a lot or you had like a fear and then your parents was just very dismissive towards you and you didn't get what you needed, it's gonna manifest itself. And it's really hard because I think a lot of what I've seen is that a lot of anxious attachment people with anxious attachment styles, they're with avoidance. And so you're pushing to get that reassurance, but the more you push an avoidant, the more they're gonna pull away. And so it's just like not a good combination. What an avoidant person needs is someone to pull back, and they're gonna be like, oh my God, I want them. And then what an anxious person needs is reassurance. And a lot of the time it comes at the cost of...
Give me a second. Why the fuck are you guys looking at me?
I'm looking at him, and I was looking at you to see if you picked up on what she was saying.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys know what your anxious attachment style?
Well, I was about to say, like, what are the four? So what's the first one?
So first one is secure. Then the other one is anxious, insecure. Anxious/insecure.
Anxious/insecure.
So you can call it either or. Dismissive avoidant or fearful avoidance. So the difference between dismissive is that dismissive, they really value their independency and they have a high self-concept, but they might not think so highly of other people. And
narcissists, no?
It could be. It is different.
They might have narcissistic tendencies.
They could, yeah, for sure, and like manipulative tendencies. And then fearful avoidant is not necessarily that you value so much your independency. You're more like you want a relationship, but you're kind of afraid what's gonna happen if you go towards it. So I don't know. I feel like, do you guys know what you relate the most to?
I think he knows his.
I know I'm an anxious attachment, unfortunately.
You're anxious attachment?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing for him? What do you think?
At the fearful dismissal.
He's fearful or dismissive, I find. Yeah. I don't know you guys well enough to tell. Maybe you're avoidant, dismissive avoidant.
I feel like he's secure.
You're secure?
Yeah, I don't mind.
But I also was going to put him with, what was the first one?
Secure, insecure.
Secure, insecure, avoidant, fearful avoidant, or dismissive avoidant?
I think he's secure.
I thought there was one that was anxious and something.
Yeah, anxious, insecure. They're the same.
Okay, no, but he's not insecure.
No, because I never need reassurance. Like rarely, like the rarest thing ever.
Sorry, King.
So what what are your flaws in a relationship?
He overthinks.
I overthink.
That's the only reason why I was going to say anxious and secure was for that reason.
Yeah, but I don't overthink in the way that you think. I don't overthink to get approval of something. I just overthink a situation. Like, let's say if she goes out with her friends and something happened, or she said something that feels like it's not right, I'll overthink it for no reason, even if it's not like that.
I think it could still fall into the anxious category. Or would you say you're someone who's clingy or...
Not at all.
Yes.
No.
What are you?
Him?
Yes.
Clingy?
To who?
One thing that I've said about Matt,
Clingy.
Matt?
Not clingy like
Lovey-dovey, PDA and stuff?
I'm saying clingy as in like you have, out of all of us, you have the hardest time of being alone.
Oh. Yeah.
But I felt like that was before. Now
Yeah, but you can heal. It's okay. You can heal. You can become secure.
No, but I when it comes to reassurance or having someone else presence to me, I couldn't care less when it comes to that. I love being with my friends. I enjoy being my friends. I love being with my friends, but I'm not someone that's like, oh, I need my girlfriends, otherwise I can't.
No, not even girlfriends. Me, when I say can't be alone, it encompasses like and friends and family and relationships. Like you always have to be in contact with someone.
We have a friend like that. Juju is exactly like that.
Yeah.
And I feel it was like that when we used to live together, but since we don't live together,
now you have a girlfriend.
No, but
you weren't alone.
You don't need us. Yeah, we were.
No, but what I'm saying is now I enjoy more being alone. Like I love
because you have a girlfriend.
That's it. Because she probably. My boss gonna call. Yeah, she's probably gonna she probably gave you what you needed for you to become more a secure attachment. And you also probably did the self work and you healed. But I don't know the podcast like I don't listen like that. But I see clips, and from what I know, were you not? No, but from what I know, from what I've heard, were you not like always like?
Promiscuous?
Say it.
I want to say it in a nice way. Yeah, outside.
Yeah, promiscuous.
Were you always like with a woman?
Yes.
You know big time. In a way, it could be anxious.
He was never not with a woman.
You're always,
he's big time.
Yeah.
There's a difference between how men and women are gonna show. You can really tell when a guy is an avoidant, and you can really tell when a girl is insecure, anxious attachment. But with a guy, it might manifest differently. So for you, it might be just going to seek the validation in that way through other people. And it might be subconscious. You might not realize it.
But I don't like the word validation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
I need validation.
Hey.
No, it's not that you need it from them.
You need it for
Like it could have
For me, yes. Or I just like to fuck. I don't.
no, because you don't. Yo, let's be honest. You don't like to fuck like that, bro.
I like to fuck.
No, but
like
when
that.
you're single, you do.
Yeah, but there's always a reason for why you might be subconscious. Like I'm saying.
Like when he's single, he crashes out.
Yeah.
Like he's.
It's okay, me
You're
too.
roaming the streets.
Oh, crashes out.
Like
not
he's
like
out.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, like yeah. But I
Yeah.
like fucking. I don't know.
No.
No.
It's not the
So
same.
that makes me insecure because I like fucking.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's not the same. It's the intention
I
behind
think
it.
I think you're taking the word insecure as like a man who's insecure acts
Yes.
XYZ type of way, but that's not what insecurity encompasses as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
You could be insecure about a bunch of things. You could be insecure about your job. You could be insecure
Yeah.
about how you look. You could be insecure about your dating life. So insecurities could touch
Yeah.
multiple factors.
Like for me at work, I can't do it if like I'm having a serious conversation with my boss and she raises her tone slightly, I start crying. But that's just because I have that trauma from my past that you can't raise your voice at me because I'm gonna start crying. That's my insecure. It manifests differently depending on the situation in your life. Could be relationships, friendships, like work.
Like I'm also insecure, anxious, but it was more so before when I didn't get the validation from my parents. I became anxious and insecure about how other people would like me.
Yeah, let's stop ganging up on math. You guys answer the question.
Yeah, I've said it openly in the last few years. In the last couple of years, I've worked really, really hard on it. But before, I used to be I used to be a compulsive liar.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, but to the point where like I would lie about stuff about myself, like so much so that I would end up believing those lies.
Yeah, like you're living
Exactly.
in that world.
And then due to not my current relationship, but my previous relationship, after that breakup, I decided from like that day on that I would never lie ever again.
So would you say that now you're secure?
Yeah.
Or you still have some tendencies?
It slips up every now and then, but not to the extent of before. Like now it's going to be more so like
White lies.
I lied about like I'm on my way.
That's surprising. At first glance, I'm like avoidant, some type of avoidant, but I think it might be the tattoo. So
No.
maybe I'm judging a book by its cover.
No, I'm a confrontational person.
Yeah.
Like let's say if I would want to address a certain situation. If something like I'll let it drag on for a little bit and then I'll end up wanting to address it at some point in time, but like, I'll never just like dismiss it and like let it go and like brush it under the rug.
So you wouldn't say that space makes you closer to someone necessarily. So let's say when you first met your girlfriend, if she was playing these games with you I'm gonna call them games but let's say you were maybe not, I don't know, maybe you're not like this, but maybe if you were not responding in a way she wanted to respond, she'd just be like, okay, I'm taking my space, let him come to me. That works with avoidance a lot. They don't, versus an anxious attached guy, you're gonna say, they're always gonna want you to show up for them.
My previous relationship, she was pretty laid back and cool. There was never like necessarily like a chase. If anything, she would call me out on the lies, and therefore like she put it back in front of my face.
Okay.
And then it nipped me in the butt because we ended up breaking up for that reason. And because of that, it made me go down the path of, realizing like how far back did I start lying? Yeah, exactly. And I've been lying for like the majority of my life, this, that, and a third. And that hasn't really brought me anywhere.
Okay.
So then that's when I decided to flip the script. And like since then, I've been straight up. Sometimes they tell me that I'm too straight up. Or I'm too honest.
Okay.
Which I don't know if that's a thing. But
Diagnose Carl.
Shit. Damn.
how much time you got?
Yeah, you guys need more than one podcast.
But we kind of
episode
spoken
for
about
this.
Carl's like throughout the podcast.
A bit, yeah.
He's a
Some
people
type
pleaser.
of avoidant though. Deep down, you're a people pleaser, but that doesn't mean he's insecure or secure. I think he's some kind of avoidant.
I think so too. Just because I'm.
Damn. Damn.
I think it comes from. Damn.
I have notes.
Well, no way.
I have 2 pages. Just Carl. I have a page on each of you guys, but for Carl, it was needed 2 pages.
We're
Hey, yo.
we're healed.
We're good.
We're healed.
Well, honestly, math I did the most self work.
Yeah.
Sergio, I really have more questions than anything else because I think it's self-explanatory.
Shit.
Like, no, in the sense that, whatever. I'll ask them.
Yeah. Go to Carl.
Carl.
Wait, hold up. You're good.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of head here. So, do you have past trauma or bad experiences?
Yeah, I
You
got
cheated
cheated on when I was a kid. When I was
You were a
younger,
kid,
I mean, a kid. I was like 18. I say kid, but like 18 around. So, she kissed her ex while we were dating, and I just said it's fine.
You said it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I cried and everything. I felt my emotions and shit at the first night, but the second day we had a talk and everything, and I was just there like, you know what, we're gonna work on it, and we fixed it. We stayed together after that for like a year and a half or so.
Do you regret that? Do you think that you gave up part of yourself when you like
When I
stuck
stayed?
around? Yeah.
No, because she was an amazing girl. I think it was actually like a mistake. So no, there was real love. So that's why I felt like we were.
You think she made a mistake? Like she just made
I think it was a mistake. Yeah. I mean, I hope it was.
So do you think you
kissing the guy?
Yeah.
I don't
Was
think
it
she was a
mistake?
mistake when she was doing it, but
And she also said multiple times, but you know.
In my opinion, cheating is a series of mistakes.
yeah,
Yeah.
because the micro cheating was before.
Most likely she was talking to him and then, you know, it happened. But no, I feel like it was the thing to do, especially because I loved the girl. You know, I wanted to be the bigger person and be like, you know what, it's fine, it's a mistake. And then I was young too, so like I was like, we're just gonna work on it together and we'll see how it goes. You know?
Do you think you have trust issues?
Well, yeah, girls are scary as hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you also have a fear of vulnerability and intimacy.
Definitely.
Like you enjoy the flirting and the attention and the casual interactions, but you fear emotional closeness when it comes down to it. And that could stem from you being hurt before. For sure. If you haven't been like that your whole life, because I think you have like a pretty healthy relationship with your parents.
Yeah.
Your parents aren't divorced.
No, they're good.
So do you think that they show love openly?
Definitely.
Yeah. She has good parents.
I can even see it.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's like a lot of times people think that it just stems from childhood, and it might not always stem from childhood, because that's why I think you're dismissive avoidant, because you don't necessarily have a past trauma to make you afraid of these things. I think you're just so used to
Perfection.
Yeah, like that's another point that I wrote. I said, where did I say this? I think that there's always, especially because you guys are in the space of like influencers and you're getting this constant attention, you're constantly being chased. So you might always believe that there's something better for you. And so you have these unrealistic expectations and you have trouble settling down with one person because you're always waiting for the next best thing.
He tells him that. He tells him that he has high ass
You
expectations.
guys don't need me. You just need probably someone he's going to listen to.
I think so, because I always say that Instagram and like Montreal itself is really scary because like you can fall in love so easily with a lot of people, you know. But I mean, not fall in love, but like, you know, to have a crush. Let's
You
say.
have too many options.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or no?
All of you, because you guys settle down.
No.
So
We?
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Oh, yo, hey, we're being honest here.
Yeah.
You don't have too many options?
It's okay. I mean, when you say options, you're talking about
you
like
don't have to tone it down because there's a woman presence. Like I couldn't read you. I can read through this.
It's
Like,
her
you guys don't have
job.
to be like, oh my god, no, it's not like. I know it's like that.
okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
do
okay,
have
there you
a couple options.
a lot of options.
Okay, all right.
Like you, I mean, I've. Whatever.
Bear
I've
witness.
seen it when you guys are in public. Like at Cathcart last summer, I think you guys were maybe all single at the time. I'm not sure, but there were crowds. So I know that you guys just have a lot of
Yeah,
options.
try to hide.
And
Try to
yeah.
hide.
And then another thing that I put, I'm not going to read all of it because it's pretty long, but another thing that I did point out was I think this is not just Carl, but I think a lot of men are like this. And I think that you guys really value your independency and your work. And you guys, I mean, it comes from societal pressure as well, but you guys feel like you have to be somewhere before being in a relationship, or that you have to balance all these things: work, emotional intelligence, your bodies, like your social life and your dating life. And so usually the sacrificial lamb is
The date.
your relationships.
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, because you can, I mean, if you can get sex out of someone, why would you want to fully commit to a relationship?
Also, because I could have an amazing life without a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my boys, I got my whatever I want. You know, I could do anything I want really.
That's it.
But it's just that when it comes to relationship, I feel like most of the time what I want is like the intimacy and like the love and the touch. You know, I go to the gym every day. Every day I talk about, like, I joke around and everything. But I feel like sometimes I'm just a feminine. Feminine, like not just touch, but like just presence is also like something that could also make me like softer in a way, you know. And I feel like it's something that most men should have in their life. But then again, I try not to think about it too much because I want to get somewhere, like you said, and before I get in a relationship, because I want to be a provider in all of this. Like, let's say she wants to go eat tacos, I would be like, yeah, let's go to Mexico, you know? I want to be that kind of boyfriend.
Let's go to Mexico.
Yeah. I want to be that guy, 1,000%.
My fault.
Yeah. 1,000%. Do you want pasta? It's Italy, you know? I want to be that guy. So, like, I feel like there's a lot of work to do to get to that point. And whenever I'm seeing someone or talking to someone, I'm never focused on that work. My attention is, like, divided by 2. And just the fact that it's divided, I feel like it'll be slower for me to get to the point where I could, like, satisfy you 100%, you know? But then again, there's a lot of people that say you could work and grind with someone that understands and everything, but I'm just...
I think you guys think that women are a lot more work than they really are, and that they require
1000%.
a lot more validation and effort than they really do. Most girls are just happy to be around you, and that's.
But I get what you mean, but it depends. I've met both style of women, of some that needs reassurance and some that don't, and it's a different vibe. But I've met more girls that feels like in the beginning, like you don't need to do all this constant reassuring, and then you get further in the relationship. And then I don't know if it's for their trauma, I don't know what it is. And then you just constant reassurance or constant, because I'm not the type to make problems out of nothing, but somehow problems just happen. Like getting mad at nothing and I'm not doing anything. Like I'm coming to the podcast, I'm with the boys a little bit, and then I'm coming home. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Well, you can't expect to both ways. You can't expect to date someone that they come in and change you, and you can't expect to go in and change someone that you're dating.
Yeah, of course.
I think we all fall victim to that. But also, I think if you understand that this person has this trauma or they are this way, maybe it'll help you relax a little bit and not take it as personally, because you might maybe be able to process it in the sense that they're not really upset at me, but they're more upset at how this thing makes them feel, and it really is their like past situations that make them feel that way. So maybe it helps you not take it personally if you do want to stay with this person.
Okay, fair
What
enough.
did you write about Matt?
Did I write about Matt?
No.
I think he knows everything that I probably could have written about him. But again, like, I don't want to make assumptions. I don't know you guys, but this is based on
assume.
observation.
No,
That's fine.
I said, did the most self-work. I wrote the thing about dad left, anxiety, and then F-boy back in the days. I said,
Way back.
I thought you were an avoidant. So I wrote avoidant, but that might be like a self-protection, that you push people away because you seem on the surface very cold. Maybe you're not like that in a relationship. So that just might be what you portray to the public.
Probably. In a relationship, I'm definitely not cold. Like, honestly, my biggest problem in a relationship would definitely be gaslighting. I assume it is what it is. I assume it I wouldn't say as much as now, because I've met someone that's
Better
Match your
than you.
match.
better than me. Yeah, I've met my match.
Yeah.
So then we both have to not use it anymore, otherwise it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because both of us, like specifically in the beginning of a relationship, both of us were gaslighting and it just doesn't make sense anymore. So now we stopped completely doing it. But it was definitely one of my
She
problems.
needs to teach me her ways. Then I think that you having a lot of partners and relationships is a way for you to emotionally disconnect in the past.
Okay, for sure.
And casual sex is a coping mechanism for having difficult emotions. It's also a fear. Now this falls into where you could be anxious. Having a fear of abandonment is one of the things for an emotionally anxiously attached person. And because your dad left, then maybe subconsciously you might think that other people are going to leave you. So you hook up casually because you expect people to leave. Like it's a scenario where you're not. It's not like a relationship where you need people
One
to
night
stay.
stand,
Yeah.
No strings attached.
Type shit.
One and done.
Reclaiming your power from the abandonment by having a lot of sex. I also think that your dad leaving creates a lot of core beliefs and anxiety. So your core beliefs are what causes anxiety. So let's say your dad left, you might think everyone is just going to leave me. And then this causes a lot of anger, and you're suppressing that anger. And the anger, because you said you had anger issues, you're turning it against other people. But from what I understood, I don't know if your anger issues were from that.
No, well, my anger issue was from what I said when my dad left, getting used to being a cocoon with my mom.
Always
and then
said yes.
always said yes to everything. You know, my mom's little princess, she's not going to say no to me until, like, you know, I'm getting to 11, 12, and my stepdad's like, that's not how shit works. you need to, and then I started crashing out. But that's not, I wouldn't consider myself anger issues at all anymore now.
I think your brain compartmentalized all that trauma that you had and then expressed it through that anger, and it might have just looked like you were a teenager who was lashing out, who was lost of control, but maybe subconsciously, I don't know if what they told you in therapy, but it could have been that.
But at least I just want to say that my lashing out was always with my parents.
Okay.
I was never like with friends. I was also doing a lot of sports, so I didn't have time to lash out to people. I was just, my parents were smart. They put me to like 3 or 4 sports at the same time. I was doing track, soccer, football, basketball. At some point I was doing just football, basketball. I was always doing sports.
Busy.
Just always busy, because otherwise because on top of that, I had the energy to lash out. So
You don't have time to think about, family problems when you're playing football.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he also tries to like preserve like a lot of friendships,
That is true.
like to stop them from breaking apart, or like will try everything in his power to fix it, and then if the friend in question still wants nothing to do with it anymore, then he'll let it be.
But he's gonna try a lot
You give
before.
people too many chances, in that sense. That
And then he
is-
welcomes them
that
back in.
is an anxious, insecure attachment.
and then we're stuck with that.
Okay, number 3. They criticize your looks or goals as a joke, but get defensive when you bring it up. Is this just bad humor or a deeper control issue?
It's a deeper control issue. I think it's also really that person not wanting to see you win based on their own insecurities. So they don't want to,
You to outshine them.
they might want they want to dim your light so that you're not better than them. And I think especially when it's a man who's dimming your light, it could be that, because a lot of guys have issues with, being with a successful woman in that sense.
What do you think of that? I want to know. Would you be fine being with someone? I assume yes. That's doing less than you, or like you want you equal, you want more, like, and every answer is right. Just
Yeah, I'm like the worst person to ask this question too, because like I think I'm maybe not too nice, but like to me it's not I wasn't raised to know that that's what's the most important thing in someone.
Okay.
And I think that I really want to build something with someone from the ground up. Like, yeah, it's nice to like go and meet a rich guy, but like he's done all the work and there's not much you can do to support him. And you'll never feel like, maybe I feel like I'll never feel like a bigger part of their life if I like date someone who's already there.
Already successful.
Did you hear that? Because that's for you.
Yeah, it's okay that you're not there. I think that's like a big complex that guys have to carry with them.
No, but what you said because you said you want to be the big part of him,
Like she wants to be part of the
Picture. Yeah, the picture.
But that's beautiful.
That is beautiful. Like imagine marrying someone and you could really look back and see they were there with me through it all. Like
Yeah, I saw a TikTok video. It was basically a guy and a girl that they've been living in their car only for 50 days.
Oh, I think I know.
yeah, I saw this.
You saw that?
To
And
save
everybody,
money.
and everybody in the comment section is like she's wifey material.
But
like marry her.
But the thing is that like everyone wants to ride or die, but then when it comes to keeping a ride or die and having to do the work and to understand that a guy from my experience, a guy who's in that mindset to want to be successful and then is also trying to have a relationship, he's like, I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Like they get really frustrated when because they want the best of both worlds. They don't maybe necessarily have time to have a relationship. And then they're going to get frustrated when you require something out of them. Like if it's just like a call, let's say every night, they're going to be like, oh, but I'm really busy, whatever. So it's like, I think it's like a conflict because you want to focus all your energy on building something. And I understand that. But at the same time, you have to understand that you also have to put in the work in a relationship. Doesn't mean that it has to be a huge investment, but it needs to be something to show the person that you're still there for them and you're still willing to build and work on something. But I'm like, really a hopeless romantic, so I see like the idealized version of everything. It's not always that easy in real life.
Well, that's the thing also about our situation in particular is that a lot of the times girls will claim that they think that they can be with someone like us, and then when they actually get to live that kind of relationship, they see that they,
It's way more.
they embarked on a journey that they weren't ready for. Because they think that they're either mentally strong enough or they're not insecure about certain things, but then like when the situations actually happen for the first time,
They realize.
then they kind of backpedal on those claims.
I mean, that's why it's important, I think, to take things slow in the beginning, like really take a couple months to get to know someone. I know people want to rush ahead and
Like really slow.
no, not that slow.
All right. Number 4. Oh, I like this one. They immediately try to fix you or give you advice instead of listening to your problems. Are they being helpful or avoiding emotional intimacy?
I think guys do this all the time. Like,
Yes.
do you guys hear that thing where people say that girls just want you to listen to them and they don't want a solution to their problems?
Yeah, I can't do that.
I
I'll
don't-
give you a
Well,
solution.
we came to like an overall conclusion.
Yeah.
What we said is basically if your girlfriend is talking about or she's ranting about something, you ask her more questions about what she's ranting about, so it allows her to self-reflect out loud.
Exactly. That's the best way to do it, I think. That's
Done.
pretty smart. Or like just straight up ask, do you want a solution or you just want me to listen to you? And then
That's what I do.
it's straight up. Because like a lot of times,
But the thing about that though is that sometimes you'll ask them and even they won't know.
yeah.
Because then they'll say like, I want a solution, and then you give them a solution, but
They're
they're not,
upset.
they're upset.
Yeah, I get that. So I think it's not like
Self-reflection, baby.
I'm the worst. Bro. I'm the worst for
I
this.
know, brother, but listen.
No, because hear me out. If I ask you, do you want a solution? You say yes. I give you your solution,
know.
and you're still mad. I'm gonna get mad because I'm like, why the fuck are you staying mad? Why are we wasting time? We have a solution. It could be over, and then you just want it to rent, and then we.
Well, maybe we could do this. Maybe the next time she says she wants a solution, you could be like, "What do you think about this solution?" Rather than being like, "This is the solution," and like she has to kind of like take it or leave it. But because she didn't come up with it herself, it doesn't really stick in as much. Rather than you say like, "What do you think about this solution?" It'll still allow her to like self-reflect in that resolution.
it really is like gentle parenting a toddler. Like you have to let them come to their own, like give them the decision, give people the decision to do
It's a
something.
woman that says that, so no one can come up. we would have said that. You know what's my biggest problem? Honestly, like over everything, you can write that in your book, is the fact that I'm too logical for any girl I've ever met. Like I tapping into my emotional side when it's like we're fighting or there's like a situation happen, I cannot be emotional. I can only resonate with it being logical. So you ask me something, I answer, done. But most of the girls are like looking for a fight or like, no, but that's not, blah, 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 blah. And then most of the time when I fight with my ex-girlfriends, they say some shit, I answer, and then it should be done right away. But somehow pick something else from the past to then come back. And I'm like, and then, you know, like this is my biggest problem. And when I talk to them, he's really able to be emotional. He's emotional and logical. So when I talk to them, they're like, yeah, you have to be more emotional.
She's a girl.
Yeah, but why?
It just comes down to the fundamental differences between men and women in relationships and like what we need. But sometimes I feel like guys would just be better off with their guys. Like you guys seem so much happier together than you seem with women sometimes.
Yeah.
Just like have each other and let us stop, suffering.
I'll be single.
You see on TikTok the thing the trainer says you look happier, and then there's something you look happier. Yeah, I spend time with my boys.
Stop traumatizing us. Just go be with your boys if that's what you want.
No, but you see, but if we want to be with our boys, the girlfriends don't let us.
Type shit.
I'm gonna talk to them.
Do you guys are you guys basing this off facts or off assumptions that you have?
Facts.
Okay.
Definitely facts.
Interesting.
I talk to them. Juju, I talk to his girl. I'm like, I'm gonna bore your boyfriend. Yeah.
So like you see, like he's the one who's he's like almost in like the luckiest position because he gets to now not only spend as much time with his boys as he wants, but also focus on his career.
True.
That's true.
And I see all the relationship things.
And get that casual on the side. He's
wanted to
fulfilling.
clear that up.
He's filling all of his needs.
Let's not forget this. Okay. Number 5. They say they've never been in love and avoid talking about their past relationships. Are they guarded, or could it be emotional unavailability?
You got it.
Availability?
He got it. Emotional unavailability. That's for sure what it is. It's like I said, everything stemming back to like how you're not dealing with what you need to be dealing with.
Fair enough.
I thought.
Yes, go.
Why is he looking at me? Like
I was just looking at you.
No, he was looking at me like.
Emotional unavailability.
He said emotional unavailability.
Was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. No one said anything.
I've always said that Carl would be ready to settle down for.
Locking.
I'm trying to remember what I said. That he'd be willing to settle down for somebody who makes him ready to settle down.
I feel like in your 26 years of life, that person must have like you must have
by.
and you just didn't.
That's a child.
Yeah.
No.
You guys know
I don't think so.
But we've met one. I think one of the.
Yeah, but do you,
I still disagree to this day. I've never agreed that.
does he give,
Because the way he speaks about her, like,
does he
like
give,
she looks like she's a good one compared to all the other ones.
Because hear me out, okay?
Yeah.
This is like forget
Yeah,
the
yeah.
camera,
I don't
okay?
see them. Yeah.
The reason why is because the reason why I didn't think so is because I think I know you a lot.
Yeah.
And I saw you with her, but I've also seen you and how you are with your friends and with your family.
Yeah.
And I didn't see you projecting
This
the same
energy.
happiness and energy to that person. I think it's just that it was the first time in a long time that you felt this way about someone.
But I think it's also because I wasn't acting like this, family and friends, because also it was the first time. I was
Exactly.
kinda scared,
Precisely.
right?
So you're like scared, a little bit blinded by like this like
Oh, shit,
rush of
love?
emotions.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think that what we do a lot, like sometimes in our first relationships or like the coup de foudre or whatever, is that we try to compile a bunch of reasons to make this person look better than
Perfect.
they actually are for us.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying?
I think especially with guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that men are as lucky in love about finding like a good woman. So I think when you do come across a girl that's kind of checking the boxes, you really like focus on it.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is the one. When it might not necessarily be the one, it might just be like one of the good ones.
Yeah.
And you have to have a good discernment.
Yeah.
Between both. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I want to know about my notes.
Oh yeah.
Your notes?
Yeah.
No, we had questions for him. Yeah.
Oh, but guys, it's gonna be a long podcast.
Hey.
I'm ready. Tasse-toi.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Tu veux pas du foot?
Long legs. Never mind.
Not him.
J'ai regardé, j'ai fait.
But you said mine were more questions than they were like assumptions.
You know what? Why are you not as open as everyone else on this podcast? You don't talk as much. Like people, you really are guarded. I wrote that you're really guarded. You have like this guarded behavior. Why is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, they're like circumstantial reasons as to why I
Open up because he doesn't want to show vulnerability.
well the thing is like, let's say for example, from like a relationship perspective, I don't necessarily open up because I don't want my burdens to be my partner's burdens. That's one of the main ones.
Nor for it to use them against you.
No, I'm not too worried about that because I don't like, I say this humbly, I think my emotional intelligence is strong enough not to be able to for that person like to get affected by somebody using that against me. I just be like, you're kind of a loser for using that as an argument against me if ever they do. I think I'm a little bit like Carl, where like I am a people pleaser also. Like I obviously want my friends to like me, but I'm guarded in the sense of I'll have a little bit of a harder time opening myself to them also.
Are your parents together?
Nope.
When did they divorce?
Like I was like 16.
You do have trauma from being cheated on.
Yeah.
Do you have any hardships in life?
Yep.
Are you okay with asking for help?
No.
Interesting. Do you say that
He's wrong? No.
do you that kind of goes with it?
I had a really hard time like a few years ago to admit that I was wrong.
Do you feel like that's it? You might have like an ego identity. You might think that your identity is being attacked or your ego.
Yeah.
That's why you don't ask for help, or that because like you are obviously like you carried this podcast, like it's your idea, right? It was your idea to begin with. Like you feel like you're responsible for so much more than maybe like Carl or Matt.
Responsible, yeah, but I didn't like create the podcast out of like thin air. It was kind of like an opportunity that was first offered to Matt. Matt said, listen, I'm not really into the whole podcast scene, but I know of someone else. And then it was proposed to me. And then when we first started doing the channel, they kind of just decided to stick around and we made it like an official thing where it's us three.
Do you feel like you overcompensate? Or maybe when you were going through your hardships and like you said that you were lying, do you think you're overcompensating for something? For maybe not having as much money as you think you might have, or maybe not having the social life that you might want to have?
Yes.
Yeah. How long did it take you?
Who are you?
I have really good. I'm like a mind reader. I mean, your worst enemy.
No, it's good.
So would you? How long did it take you to heal? How long did it take you guys who are healed? Are you healed?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
still
sure.
healing.
You're still healing.
Yeah.
I think I'm healed.
How long did it take you?
How long did it take me from
14 days? No, like 2 weeks. 2 weeks around so?
2 weeks at an all-inclusive in Mexico.
But what are you referring at? Like about like my past traumas and stuff like that?
Yeah. How would you say that the change from being this person that you were to who you are now, how long do you think it took?
I just know that I wanted to do a change when I was like 22, and I'm 27 now.
I'd say that the for me the guideline is at least, and like just let's just start with a year of working, like really good self work to heal, and then then it'll become automatic.
To heal, do you have to be celibate? That's just a question. No, but I feel like, you know, when you want to heal, you don't see anyone. You just focus on yourself.
Yeah, it depends if that's something that you're using to, like, if you're using it as a coping mechanism.
Celibacy?
No, yeah, being with people. Are you trying to, I don't know, like, if you're trying to heal relationship trauma, you shouldn't be seeing other people, because there's like that risk of being attached to them, of finding the person for you, messing up someone else's emotions.
Okay, I think messing up is a thing, because if anything, if you make things clear with the other person, like she can't get mad, right?
It's hard because men and women don't think the same way.
That's why afterwards, like you said, emotional.
Carl has a hard time with reading in between the lines.
No.
Yes. like let's say, for example, let's say if he tells a girl, I'm not looking for anything serious, she'll say like, yeah, no problem, like I won't catch feelings. Like he's gonna believe what she says.
Like,
why would you lie?
Why would
it's not that she's lying, it's that she herself doesn't know.
Yeah.
But you should know.
I think that you also have to understand the other person's emotional state. Like that other girl might be someone who's like, I can change him. Like I'll be the one for him.
Which is true.
Yeah.
And you know that's true.
Oh, yeah.
That they will often think that they could change you.
Yeah, that they can change you. They could be the one for you. So it's kind of like a challenge. That's also something that our nervous systems are super addicted to.
I'm so happy you're here. Oh my days. I'm so happy you're here.
I love that shit.
But would you say that your family background really affected like your past relationships where you were cheated on, or perhaps you were lying? Would you think it stems from that, or do you think that despite your parents being divorced, they were still present enough in your life to not cause any long-lasting effects?
No. So like I've never really like, during my self-reflection, I've never seen a correlation between like my relationships and my parents, because it was more so like I was kind of born into a toxic household. So like to me, that toxic household seemed normal at the time.
And then that's why you project toxic behaviors onto the people you're with.
So actually the thing is, when I was in my relationships, I actually wasn't the toxic one.
That is
So maybe you just think that that's the norm, is to be around people who are toxic, and that's why you're attracted to people who are toxic.
Yeah. So I took like a shit ton of a beating during those 7 years,
Yeah.
to which to me seemed normal. But if anything, it just reinforced more trauma.
So one of the things that make you attached to someone and attracted to someone, according to personality, is looking for similarities. So if you are comfortable in this household, then that's why people, like, you know, when they have daddy issues, they might go towards like a specific type of man, because that's what's comfortable to you and that's what you know as familiar. And you're drawn to familiarity in partners and someone who's very similar to you or to what you might know.
Damn. So I haven't healed?
I mean, you would know best, but
No, I generally think I'm
Call up
still
your
in the
girlfriend.
process of healing.
yeah. As long as you're not like putting it onto others, and it doesn't mean don't share in your relationship what you're going through. Like I think it's important for your partner to know. And we just honestly, as women, we want to know, not because we want to try to fix you or that we want to do something to help you. We just more want to know because you might, maybe, I don't know how you cope, but sometimes guys cope with taking space or by being a bit drier, and then we start overthinking if we don't know. And really, it's just something that you're dealing with that we didn't know that you were dealing with. Whereas we know, hey, I'm dealing with this, or like I'm not in this mood today. Then we know to take a step back, and it's not personal. He doesn't like me less. He's just.
But you want to know the honest truth? Because I actually had the situation happen to me like 2 weeks ago. So like I was going through it. There were a lot of things going on. I was kind of just isolated in my office, just working and taking care of all the things that I needed to take care of. And then when I got out of that, my girlfriend asked me like, hey, like, is everything okay? Like, what are you working on? Or like, what are you going through? And obviously, as a man, I didn't answer her. I said like, oh, like I was just taking care of stuff. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of like, okay, well, like Like what kind of stuff? And I was just giving her broad and broader answers, right? To which at one point I asked her, I'm like, why do you even want to know?
You just want to feel closer to you, and really like it unlocks a different level of depth in your relationship when you can feel that like this person trusts you with, especially a guy trusting you with his emotions is big, because we don't see that often.
Well, this is what it made me realize, is that I think oftentimes us guys just think that the person, even if you're our partner, that quite frankly you don't care.
No, of course we care.
But like of the situation, like in particular, like at least for me,
Okay.
it's like even when I tell you these things in my mind, like I'm gonna tell you them and it's gonna go in through one ear and out the other. That was my assumption.
But that's the thing. I think that's what I think I can speak for everyone. Everyone's guilty. You're your own worst enemy. You self-sabotage in ways that you don't even realize you self-sabotage. And so because you have these beliefs.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm working on it,
Are you?
I think. I hope. Shit. It's tough.
They constantly post thirst traps, but claims it's just for themselves. Is it self-expression or a sign of needing external validation?
It's not a thirst trap. I just look like that.
Again, word of the day, it depends, because it depends on who you would know deep down. Are you insecure and you're looking for validation? Then yeah, you're not doing it for the right reasons. And if you notice, like sometimes maybe you've seen the people who post thirst traps the second that they get into a relationship and they're getting that validation from someone else, they stop posting thirst traps because it was a way for them to feel validated.
Good
But
job.
Well, also, to be fair, you suffer from body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
it is an insecure. You do need validation. It is
I
insecurity.
mean, not validation. I feel like the only validation I want is for myself whenever I hit a PR. Because whatever people think of me, I won't be real. I just want to be strong.
It's hard for you guys because it's your job too. So it's like I can't
That
make
too, 'cause-
assumptions based on what I see, because I can say you either are posting it for work or you might be posting it because I could say if it was for yourself, why are you sharing it? But you share it because it's your job to share it.
Also.
So it's a
have
bit
to promote
more
myself regardless.
complicated.
But I think there's still a part, because I think like sometimes we'll say like we'll associate us wanting validation as like being like a beta trait, when in reality we might not even know that we actually seek validation by doing the things that we do. So let's say, for example, you might be posting pictures. In your mind, you might see it as like, oh, I don't need validation, but subconsciously you're actually feeding your validation by posting those kind of pictures and seeing the engagement that you get from it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it might not be the case, but you might also not be aware that you actually get some kind of validation from
Off of it.
the
I feel like-
likes, the comments.
I feel like regardless of what you post, anyone would want some validation, you know what I'm saying? Even if you have like 100 followers or whatsoever, you'd still want like a couple likes or what, you know?
You have to be careful because it falls into this loop where you're so used to receiving it from other people that you don't give it to yourself anymore. And it starts like creating an addiction and like
Like a vicious cycle.
exactly. So you just have to be careful. Like I think social media kills self-awareness, and we're told what to think and what to feel, and like we're so consumed in it that you stop being your own person.
Do you think you're hard on yourself?
If I'm hard on myself,
Yeah.
1000%. Yeah.
Why?
I just want more.
You have to dig deeper than that. I think that's where it comes for you to heal. Like it can't just be why do you want more? Like what's triggering it? Who told you?
Who told me to
Who told
want
you
more?
you're not enough?
Who told you want more?
I just do.
Why?
Because I have a lot to give back.
Why do you want more? Example in the PR. Why more? Who you give back the PR to?
Oh, the PR, anything that comes to gym related is just for me. I just want to be strong, dead ass.
But what's the peak? What's the
There's no-
plateau? What's the end goal?
I mean, I have a goal. See, I can't talk about goals because when I was like 175 pounds, my goal was to be 200 pounds. I was like, I'll just stick to that. Then I got to 200. I was like, oh, wow, I want more. I want 220 now. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
it's good to have goals in the sense that you never want to reach a point in your life where you're just like a couch potato and you said, oh, I did this. Okay, now what's next? Like you always want, but you have to be careful with it because some people escape by being busy with work, and it might be an escape from something else.
relationships. I'm trying to avoid that. If I'm busy, I don't think about it.
Till when? You're almost, how old are you?
Damn.
Old enough.
But it sucks because like I think that's like a big, you see a lot of guys like that and they do get in their 30s and they're still,
Single.
yeah, because they're still focusing on work. But then I think it becomes frustrating for the women who are like interested because they're just waiting and waiting. We have a clock. You guys don't.
Yeah, but we also get the pressure of feeling like we're not good enough. Because we have other men that we compare ourselves to.
All the time.
And we see girls being attracted to that guy and not this guy.
And what type of are those? You have to use your discernment. Are those quality? Are all of them quality women? Some of them might be the gold diggers. Some of them might not be. They might have things that they need to work on with themselves too. And like a good woman is not really gonna care like that. They'll sleep in a tent under the bridge with you if that's what it comes down to.
Well, I think for his case, at least, is that he hasn't met someone who makes him feel that way.
To sleep under a tent?
Yeah, that makes you feel that you're good enough that if ever push comes to shove, you lose everything, she'll still be by your side to sleep under a bridge. But that's what I'm saying.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you also stop yourself from seeing that in someone.
Yeah, 1000%, because I'll just ghost or not, just stop talking to the person. That is, I agree. I can admit now, 1000%, I'll either ghost or just stop talking or just self-sabotage just to avoid getting close to that feeling, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you give enough people the chance to get to know them.
Every time, most of my, let's say, because I've met 2 girls that are really like amazing and everything, and what they both said was they were sad because I didn't give them a chance or give love a chance. They realized it, you know what I'm saying? They realized that it was self-sabotage, and they realized that, you know, it could have been amazing for let's say both, but I know that I did not give them or a chance whatsoever. So, I mean, I'm aware of that, but shit, do I want to work on it? I do, but then again,
the thing is, you're afraid what's going to happen if you do work on it. You're afraid of like that end goal.
Like a beautiful end goal?
Not just that, there's like something that's blocking you where you're not realizing that you want to get there, but you don't because you're comfortable right now.
Yeah.
And so you might think that maybe you have a lot of options, and what happens if I settle with someone and then it goes badly, and then I put my trust in someone and I gave my feelings a chance, and like I really envision the future with someone. So it's scary. I think it's partly fear.
Yeah. No.
But also, I feel like you're gonna need to be with a girl that says like, you don't want me, and then you're gonna be like, no, wait, I do want you.
So he wants a toxic relationship.
Well, because it's like the girls that he's been encountering are the ones that typically will reach out to him first, and it'll kind of be like out of the blue. So like he'll kind of like create this interest towards the girl because like the opportunity is there, so why not entertain it, right? But I think for him it's going to be more so like he's gonna be with someone that he wants to go after. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense. That's it. You need to find the person that makes you want to always talk to them, that makes you want to know more about them, because right now you're getting chased, and so you're like, oh, I am the prize, which I think everyone should think that they are the prize in a relationship in that sense. But I think that when people are coming and showing interest in you, and yes, you're reciprocating because you're asking them questions back, but you really have to find that person that you're like, no, I cannot live without her.
Mm-hmm. Like when was the last time you wanted someone?
Not because they wanted you first.
And you went to go talk to them, or you went and DM'd them. Thank you. I rest my case.
Never, dog.
Which I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to ask, why do people like people who are bad for them?
Wow.
It's like an unresolved mystery.
No, there's a lot of reasons. For one, like I said, we went over the attachments. It could be an attachment thing. For insecure people, it might be that challenge, like I said, of always wanting the chase, and you want redemption for your past. So you want to be the one that changed someone. And then at the same time, like I said, our nervous system is addicted to chaos. So you're getting these highs, and it's kind of like a reward system where you're getting fed breadcrumbs, but you keep wanting those breadcrumbs, or you want like a bigger piece of the loaf. And so
You're addicted to chaos.
Me?
Yep.
yeah, and so you try with someone, and it's always downhill, but then you get the little bit of attention or something from them that feels like a reward. So you're always going to constantly chase that.
Yep. But with my thing right now, I'm addicted to chaos. If anything, I'm avoiding like crazy. Are you crazy? Please think. Before, like, okay, hear me out. The 2 relationships ago,
I wouldn't listen. I'm obviously not in it more so. Ça va?
Sorry.
What? You see? Chaos. I wouldn't say this so much about now, but definitely at the beginning, for sure. and then the previous one also.
No, I was thinking more 2 ago, like the one in the same time, me and you.
Yeah, that one.
Ah, definitely chaos.
Yeah.
24/7 all the time. It never stop.
Okay, well, can you chime in? Would you consider the one the current stop it
Current one.
at the beginning for sure, 100%.
At the beginning, I think so, but I think you guys did a
100%.
whole lot of work for it to be less chaotic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know about right now, but definitely at the beginning for sure.
Okay, but we're not talking about the same beginning, but I understand. You're talking more in the
what?
middle.
Same what?
Beginning.
It can also be past
Oh,
wounds.
maybe middle. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
just what you're used to.
Beginning, it was the happy gojo.
yeah. Beginning, she was, if she didn't give a fuck, so it was happy land.
I think it was middle, and then you guys realized in the middle what was happening, and then you guys
It all started when she fell in love.
I am sorry.
No, but that's true. She knows that. Because before, quite honestly, she did not give a fuck about me. So
That's
she was like,
so true.
yeah, she was just like,
so
because she's someone very
changed.
independent.
Guys, I'm like that too. Like the second I'm in love with, I don't care. You could be on a boat with a bunch of girls. Second I'm in love,
Yeah.
where are you? What are you doing?
Type shit. But
Yeah.
before, she used to not give a fuck about me. She was entertaining just for fun.
See, that's because we're able, like I said, to put her in her feminine energy, like really, really well, really good. You know what I'm saying?
But why did that create chaos?
Is that like created chaos? Is that you're addicted to chaos?
Yeah, you always are looking for that excitement of like.
Like when you guys would have fights, it's like
I know you smiled. a
You
couple
guys would like
times.
fight, good moment, fight.
It's always a good moment you get used to it. And so maybe you're not seeking the best ways to continue having excitement out of the relationship. And so it might be out of a fight or.
Listen,
we're not saying it's you. We're not saying
No,
you're the
no,
one
yeah.
who creates the chaos.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Because, dog,
Okay, guys.
yo, I was about to say,
I'm not trying to not be a girl's girl. So like,
like, I'm
Well, guys. What I am saying is that you saw like without knowing, it's like you go through moments of chaos to the point where like you're willing, if not you do break up, but then like you get those good moments that kind of like erase everything that you guys just fought about until the next moment you have another moment of chaos until the next good moment,
Yeah.
and then so on and so forth.
Yeah, but I'm not addicted. I just want to fucking.
Yeah, you don't want it, but
It just so happened.
But the addiction is unwilling.
Yeah, but at least
right?
they
Nobody
grow
who
from
smokes
it.
cigarettes
Yeah.
wants to be addicted to cigarettes.
Yeah.
Right, but the minute that they stop, all of a sudden it's like they want to.
you can't expect to be in a relationship either and just it be smooth sailing always. Like there's you go into a relationship expecting to have fights.
To be fair, to her defense,
Damn.
though, she has never been in love. So that's why you just
doesn't know what's
mentioned-
happening right
No,
now.
but you just mentioned that we grew from it
Yeah. Mhm.
because for her, she's never been in love. She had only one man, and that man she wasn't in love with. So she didn't understand what she was feeling. At some point, she told me she was like, so I don't understand. She was like, I think we should see each other once every 2 weeks because I need to come back to my no more before.
I feel for
When
her.
was that?
Oh yeah, brother. C'est moi qui a dit like we're not gonna do that because that makes no sense.
I feel for her because it might be confusing to not know if like you're just gonna be like everyone else, and like is she confusing these feelings of love for something else or what she felt in the past? And then also like I don't know what she's like, but maybe she doesn't want to give too much. You don't want to give you too much of yourself in a relationship either, where you're losing yourself.
I listen. Definitely, she doesn't have any kind of trauma. She comes from a life that both daddy and mommy was there, and she was fed on like princess treatment her entire life. No problem whatsoever. She's a doctor. School was good. She had friends. Whatever it is, but it's really just a feeling of like. I think the only thing I could say for her is the fact that she really dismissed any single male her entire life, and then she had one man, and she was still not in love with him. She broke up. She was like, listen, it doesn't work. Didn't cry one time, left. And then with me, she entertained it in the beginning the same way. She was like, okay, like whatever, you show a little bit of interest here and there. We saw each other once in a very fucking while. And then at some point there was this change. And this is where she was like, oh, like she didn't know how to deal with it. So I had to help her deal with it. But then we grew from it. This is where all the chaos came. Because there's a lot of things I was like, yo, like, that needs to chill down. That's not normal. But for her, to her defense, she was not used to it.
Yeah, it's probably scary for her too. And then like she's trying to learn how to deal with that. But I will say for everyone, like if you look at the span of time that you're going to spend with someone in your life who you want to spend your life with, there's going to be a lot of changes. So there's going to be a lot of fights because you're trying to adapt to each other. You're trying to adapt to lifestyle changes. When kids come into the picture, it's completely different. So yeah, like what I mean by you can't go into a relationship not expecting fights is not that people are inherently bad and they're fighting for fun, but you have to assume that it's not going to be easy. And that's like, I think the beauty of love is that it's not easy.
That is true.
And you're finding someone who's willing to stick with you despite the fact that it's not easy.
Do you have another question?
Yeah. So since you've gotten to know us a little bit better, what would you say is like one of our main or like predominant like red flags? You could say like one red flag for each. Oh. Or multiple red flags.
Wait, it's a shot.
Try not to get canceled on this podcast.
No, don't get canceled. We'll get canceled together.
Yeah.
I think for Matt, like I said, it's that whole not wanting to fight, like getting angry, getting,
Okay.
you know, I think,
I see it.
I don't know if you get angry really quickly, but I think it's titani.
Yep.
Type
You
shit.
get like really annoyed.
Yeah, definitely.
For,
Less than before.
Yeah.
But still.
for you, I would say it's that not wanting, you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough, I think, and letting people in fully. To help, not even to help you, but just to share your emotions with someone and be willing to unlock that deeper level. Maybe you're scared of what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be honest. Do you see my friends? You honestly think if I would bring up anything emotional that they would have my back?
But that's just, I think you guys spend too much time together.
I'm gonna be honest though. The one who opens up the most is him.
Yeah, I see that. But I said he did the most work.
Yeah, but he's never been shy to talk about something that he's going through, like personally, or even like with his family or whatsoever. We have a little bit of a harder time. Him, the hardest time, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah, I feel like we just don't like to ask for help, or, you know.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like if you talk to Sergio for a certain amount of time at some point, like if it's just us three, he's gonna somewhat give us an idea of what's going on. But you never in a fucking million years, dog. You don't.
A million years is crazy.
You don't talk to us. We try.
At least 9,000 days.
No, but that's on
At the
like
minimum.
just on a friendship level. Like even with us, maybe just me or like I don't know, but you're not comfortable talking with us about your problems. Like if anything, you'll talk to your mom, and it's even more possible that I ask your mom and your mom tells me for you that you tell me.
But you've gotten better. Before you were like
that's true.
you were like a seal that cannot be broken. Like forget it. We would try to talk to you about your emotions, and you would leave the friend group.
And ghost.
You would just like leave for a
You
while.
used to ghost us for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not just girls who are victims.
No.
You guys do.
Definitely. On the dollar.
Like ghost.
Your guys are, everyone's a victim.
Everyone
I don't
gets it.
discriminate.
But he's gotten better. I think just with like emotional maturity overall with time and talking
Slowly
to
but surely.
people.
Girl's red flag is just look in the mirror. Like I have nothing to say.
You're a walking. She said you're a walking red flag.
I said just look in the mirror.
I know. It's not bad.
No. I definitely think that you're a good guy, but all your biggest No, but listen, your biggest red flag is the fact that you avoid your red flags. That's literally your biggest red flag.
No, your biggest red flag is you knowing what your red flags are.
And don't address it or just don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
What are my red flags?
podcast
I mean, I do
episode.
have.
New podcast episode.
Should just be going over all of Carl's red flags. You have enough content for an episode.
I don't think I have that many red flags, do I?
You see the here.
You have avoidance.
No, here.
No, you have a red blanket.
Wait.
Yo!
Wait. That's the problem. We spoke about his red flag the entire episode. He just said, I don't know if I have red flag.
No, I do have red flags.
But you don't even know what it is. Even she
No,
just
I know what it is, but
has
it's,
two pages on you.
I know, but it's hearing them.
Have you considered therapy?
Yes, no. Okay, but no, I know my red flags. I'm aware.
But that's why I think you have avoidance, because some of them I think you avoid addressing them.
Like what? See?
Oh, she's right there. She can say it.
See? Yeah.
Well, because me and you, we have the same one sometimes, and that's procrastination.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but more like the red flag of not open up.
Not opening up?
Not open up to anyone.
Just you're very emotionally distant, and it doesn't come across that way because you're very outgoing and you're really like social and goofy, but it is that way when you really put it into perspective of a relationship.
Like people don't actually know you. Like
I think you're right.
No, because you're showing what you want to show, but they don't know you like that. Like only honestly, even if our friend group, probably just me and Sergio actually know who you are to that length.
Okay.
But anyone else in that, me too also. But then all the rest that been there are not spending as much time with you, they know a part of you more than the most people. But there's also other parts of you that they don't know because you're always on your best self.
But that comes from you guys. That comes from way back. My complex of perfection.
We can sit here and like list all your red flags, but unless you're gonna really take the time to like self-reflect and face that uncomfortable emotion, it's not gonna go anywhere. You guys are just like talking to a wall.
I think he's in that phase of his life now. I think he's like he's in that now.
He's getting better.
Quiet time. You need to. Really
But he's doing.
face. What are you gonna face the uncomfortable journal? Like write it down.
No, I feel like I know my red flags, but I just like
No, but we didn't say that's the problem. The problem is you don't want to address them.
It's because it's uncomfortable. Because it's uncomfortable.
But how am I supposed to address
But
it?
it's gonna be uncomfortable.
But that's why I'm saying I think you are addressing them. Like, but I think you're in this phase of your life now where you're addressing them. In my experience, I feel like you spending a lot of time like by yourself. You know, taking some time to go and see your family, your self dates and stuff like that. You know, just yesterday what you did to go to Shabanel or whatever.
Yeah,
I think those are.
Those moments alone.
I think those moments alone are part of like your healing. I think you're taking time of being alone because otherwise, like old you would always be doing something with someone.
And I know with your jobs, like you don't have to post everything.
Yeah.
Because I think you get in that loop of, I don't know, like getting that validation for doing what you did. And so you're like, oh, like if you post, if you're on a solo date that you're working on yourself, but are you really working on yourself? Because then you're posting about it. It's like some things it's really hard with the space that you're in, but some things just need to be kept for yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of things I don't show. Like I show what I want people to see, you know what I'm saying? Like I could spend a day.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Just saying it's an important.
I'm saying that you show people what you want to show.
Yeah,
but
but
you
that's
don't
everyone.
show I know.
That's
but
okay.
What I'm saying, you know how we say that he's blunt now? That he doesn't lie, he doesn't know. I'm not saying you're lying. All I'm saying is like now, like anyone that meets Sergio,
I'm liked less. That's what he's saying.
I'm liked less.
I'm liked less.
No, but like what I'm saying is just at least now
you don't
he
care.
doesn't give a fuck if people like him or not. Don't she always say that now?
Oh yeah, but I can't.
Well,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because she said you're a people's pleaser, but it's not right to be a people's pleaser.
I don't think it's not bad.
it's not good or bad. It just depends on your intentions behind it and if it's inhibiting you from something.
No, I'm just a nice guy. I just like to have fun and like make people laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if you don't like me, I'd be like, like why? Like what's up? Why?
But not everyone has to like you.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But like why? I think I'm cool.
Because people are allowed to not like you.
Yeah, I get it.
Honestly, it's like really blunt. It's just as simple as that. It's that you don't owe anyone. No one owes you anything, and you don't owe anyone everything. And as long as you're okay with yourself.
No, I'm okay. If you actually don't like me and there's nothing I can do about it, I mean, shit, but like,
it won't sit well with you.
but why?
Exactly. It won't sit well with you.
Anyways.
Why don't you like me? Yeah.
Wait, I had one more. Qu'est-ce que t'es pressé? Il y a
J'allais juste te demander if we do FN, is a normal episode or is it Patreon?
Yeah, it'll be normal, but I'll do it after this one.
Okay.
Oh yes, I wanted you to, regardless if we're settled down or not. Okay, just in the grand scope of things, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
No, yeah.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how big of a fuckboy are we?
Okay.
So Carl, 1 to 10.
10 being the
Do you need a bigger scale?
Yeah, I'm gonna say break the scale.
A fuck boy?
No, I don't. If you make your intentions clear, then no. But like you're up there on the still.
Okay, what is your
You're above
do
5.
something.
You're above 5
right now. Wait, before we do that, what is your definition of a fuckboy?
That's a good question.
Guys, for me personally,
Yeah.
it's like regardless of whether your intentions are clear or not. If you're sleeping with a bunch of women, and you're a fuckboy.
Okay, but no.
It's not even like, oh, you're a manipulator. This and that.
He needs a bigger scale.
I'd be 10 then.
You need a bigger scale. Like, what do they weigh elephants with?
Fair.
That's what you mean.
What do they weigh elephants in?
I mean, fair.
Solid.
But I'm very clear on my attention, so
Yeah, you could very
I think, but that's my definition. I think you could not be a fuckboy if you're making it clear that what you want out of someone and you're not being mean to someone, you're not hurting their feelings. Then
Yeah, I feel like
no, but it's hard.
yeah,
can't
but I
defend
feel
yourself
like a
anymore,
fuckboy is
brother.
literally, huh?
You can't defend yourself.
No. I'm saying like I feel like a fuckboy is literally someone that's gonna manipulate someone just to have sex.
I hate to say, but I don't think I'm being surrounded by like the I don't, like the church congress right now. You know what I mean? And like, no disrespect, but
The preacher's choir.
I have a good question. Oh my days. Okay, so me and Sergio.
Wait, I didn't get my fuckboy rating.
yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, is good. You guys are all like almost out of 10.
Damn.
Yeah, like, you're because I think you keep it more low key, but I don't know. Maybe like you're really.
Man,
No,
I
I'm
don't,
definitely not as bad as him. That's for sure.
I'm
Because they're posting shirtless pics.
Them, yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's what they make.
Fuckboy?
Yeah, you guys should grow up. Honestly,
No, that's what they make their money off of.
type shit.
type shit. Though, yeah, if we're talking about just like we're
Instagram
single,
wise?
we're just fucking.
Who's we? I mean, yes, but who's fucking?
No, but if we're single
Oh.
and we're just fucking,
but that's what I'm saying. Like in the single sphere, who's the fuckboy
Oh, in the
scale?
think. Ah, Belan.
It's him number one for sure.
For sure.
by far.
Res-
by far,
Respectfully, of course.
type shit.
If anything,
I think you're
Respectfully.
more cold. Like you're more detached.
Yep.
You
I'm
can just
definitely detached.
fly
Like
through
I'm
that.
really bad.
oh, he's attached, all right.
Oh yeah. Crochet by Ellen. Oh, no, but obviously, me, I'm just straight up. Like I start talking to him, like, listen, I'm just trying to fuck. You say no, I'm like, I respect it, no problem.
So I'm like that also, but I sleep with way less, way less than he does.
Used to. Anyways,
Then see, okay, non, je comprends.
And also, I'm also straight up with my intentions. I don't date.
Fair enough.
but okay, coming with that, me and Sergio have been arguing with Carl about a problem that he does that we think it's a problem. Qu'est-ce que je veux dire?
I know what you're talking about. How do I choose?
Qu'est-ce que je veux dire?
I know what you're talking about.
Qu'est-ce que je veux dire?
I don't even know where he's going.
Okay.
I know where he's
So basically we're arguing about if it's wrong or not wrong. So Carl, every single woman that he dates,
Is the
Start
same
dating.
as
He-
what wife?
he treats them as marriage material or like wifey material, whatever.
Because you don't-
He acts like a husband.
I'm not acting. I am.
But then after the girl catches feeling,
yeah.
wow, you are.
Yeah.
And then after the girl catches feelings and he gets mad because he was clear from the
I don't-
beginning.
I don't
that-
get
but
mad,
he
I'm
doesn't
just
get
think-
mad, but he gets annoyed or whatever it is. Because
I'm
he was
just-
clear with can I fucking finish? He gets clear with his intention from the beginning that he didn't want to cuff.
Yeah.
So then our argument
Why
is
would
like,
you
why
wa-
are you acting this way if you don't want her
Yeah.
to? Thank you. Oh,
Fair enough, but yeah.
go for no.
She's a psychologist here.
Yeah,
No, it's fair. He has a good point. Like I get that's who you are, but then maybe it's not for you to hook up with people if that's who you are. I'm like that. Like I will date a guy and he's gonna be like my future husband. Like you're getting baked goods, you're getting cooked for, but like maybe then casually dating is not for me if I know that that's who I am and what I am. You have to have self-awareness.
So I'm not supposed to.
But like if you're making your intentions casual with the person, then you have to detach. You can't just be like, oh yeah, let's go
So
for
I
food.
can't
Like
hang
let
out.
me pay for your food. No.
It doesn't make any
I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm so happy I got to know that.
Though we're just hooking up, we could go eat after.
No, go get a girlfriend. Like leave.
Nah, this is crazy. I'm just a
What's
nice
the
guy.
lyrics? Get that head.
But
Get
he's,
that
but
bed,
he's a
then
nice guy, but he also has a hard time saying no.
Ooh, oh my god, yeah, that's
So like if a girl's gonna ask him to hang, he's gonna feel the pressure to.
and
to
that's why
have
you
to hang
ghost.
Oh,
Makes sense.
out. I didn't say all that, but hey man, listen. Well,
Guys, like look at it how it is. He feels bad saying no, so the easiest thing is to ghost. Yes or no?
Yeah, but yeah, I agree. I
but
agree.
at least when you go on dates, you are dressed up head to toe in fashion. in Fashion Nova. If you guys want to go ahead and get yourself some Fashion Nova drip, you guys can go ahead and click the link in the description box below and get dressed up head to toe to go on a future potential date with Carl.
Get sexy. I won't
No
go
more
see-
casual. No more casual dates.
it's not for you.
But ladies, it's also for you. So if you ladies want to go ahead and get yourself some Fashion Nova drip, feel free to head on over to the link in the description box below, and maybe you'll spark Carl's interest.
Type shit.
You would have definitely sparked Matt's interest if you were single. Definitely.
Or get sexy for yourself.
Well, Fuck, she makes me look like a piece of shit. Okay, last one. Okay, can you gently? Well, you've been doing it already.
Gently? What has been gentle so far?
But can you gently roast us all?
Wrote it down.
No.
Oh no! What?
Oh, this is amazing.
What?
Carl, healing isn't a solo project that you hide behind fitness and podcasts.
Oh God, I kind of regret asking the question. Okay, next one. Are they all about Carl?
No, but like most of them.
Oh my God!
Sergio, vulnerability isn't weakness. It's a thing that you keep craving in women, but running from in yourself.
Yeah! Ah!
Matt, the gym won't fix what your father didn't validate.
This is amazing.
Wow!
I'm happy I said gentle.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Incroyable.
I had one for you.
For me?
Yeah.
That's not your job now.
I was gonna say something else, but it would only apply if you were single. You can't find yourself inside of other women.
I can't.
Okay, another one for Carl. I like this.
Carl,
Oh,
we have a list. Learn to sit with discomfort without self-sabotaging or ghosting someone who actually likes you.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Start therapy before your situationship does it for you.
Sprinkle. Head ass.
You're not low maintenance, you're emotionally unavailable and calling it chill.
Fuck!
And this one might hit close to home, but your fear of commitment isn't about freedom. It's about not feeling worthy of being fully seen.
Because you are black as shit. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, hopefully you did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Don't forget to check us out on
Patreon!
where you guys get all the goodies behind the scenes.
Type shit.
It's been your boy, Sergio's Talks.
Boy, Matt.
Boy, Carl.
And we were with,
Alessandra!
and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
It's in the gang.
Sale con la amiga, dando vueltas por la city, con mi canción en la